Okay, let's go back to the design and grab our next element. Again, I'm going to use the rectangular marquee tool to copy this, create a new document, paste it in. We'll save this for the web. We'll call it contact select. Again, if you don't have Photoshop, just go to your resource pack in the part 1 steps and copy the 36th step, which is contact select.png, rename it with the PNG extension and put it in your design screenshots folder. Okay, and I'll go back to our editor. I'll go back to our index file and I'll change out the image with select and refresh. Okay, so we've dealt with submit inputs, which is the input tag with a type attribute of submit. We've dealt with text areas, which are their own element. And then this one is also going to be its own element, and it's called a select. So let's do a quick search for HTML select. And let's bump over to the W3 schools and let's look at an example. So here's a select input. We can click it in order to select our options. The syntax is an opening select tag, and then the options inside are option tags with the value set for a value property. Now, when we were looking at radio buttons and how the value is set for those, it's the same deal here. When this gets submitted, whichever one of these options is selected, we'll have the value set to this. So let's create a select inside of our form, and let's hop over here and we'll add this in our form. It will be a select element. Let's give it a class so we can style it. We'll use the contact form prefix, and then let's call this interest, since that's what it seems like it's asking about. Let's give it a name. We'll call it interest. Again, this is just to give it a label for when the form submits to some other page, and we'll add our ending select tag. Now within here, we're going to have some options. For the first option, we'll give it an empty value, and the text of the option will be this "I'm interested in, please select." And we'll end the option tag. And now our mockup doesn't indicate what options exactly should be in here, so let's add just a couple dummy ones. So let's add one for information. We'll give it a value of info and a text of more information, and let's add one for help with a product. Okay, let's save this, go back to the browser and refresh.